Hi there everyone. Welcome to the video lecture series on double integration. I'm Mayur Gohil. Let us continue our discussion on change of order of integration. Here I'm going to take a very important example where we are going to see how the double integral is going to split when the change of order of integration is going to happen. We have already seen when the region is given to us and when we are seeing a change of order in our previous videos that the region splits, but already there was a formation of double integral was given to you. Here the change of order is expected, so similar notions are going to be carried over here too. Let us see how to go about this. Here we are given the following double integral. Okay, the question says that it is of type 1 region because dy dx is given to us as the order. Now let us see the curves that are involved. The curves that are involved over here are y equals to x square minus 4 upon 4 and y equals to 2 minus x. So the first curve that you see as the lower limit in the innermost integral, it's the parabola, and the upper limit in the innermost integral is the straight line. So let us plot them. When we plot the parabola, you can see it is this pink curve over here. Okay, and over here the straight line y equals to 2 minus x is going to go in this manner. Okay, now let us understand how to calculate the intersection points. So I'll just equate the RHS of both the equation, because y equals to the parabola x square minus 4 upon 4 and y equals to 2 minus x. So you substitute 2 minus x in the parabola equation for y, you will get the following quadratic equation, that is x square plus 4x minus 12 equals to 0, and you get 2 points for x, that is x is minus 6 or x is 2. So when x is equals to 2, y equals to 0 and a is 2 comma 0, so I have shown over here. Okay, and then when x is minus 6, y is equals to 8, and I have shown here a prime as minus 6 comma 8. Now observe here in the diagram a prime is not required. The reason over here is the projection limit. You can see that when you see the double integral given to us, the projection limits are from 0 to 2 and they are for variable x. Okay, so 0 to 2 is going to fall on the right hand side of the y-axis. Okay, on the right hand side of the y-axis, or here on the positive part of the x-axis. So what is going to happen is that we are not going to have the region which is having the point a dash minus 6 comma 8. Okay, so the shading of the region is now very evident if you understand the projection limits carefully. So the shading over here is going to be basically for this region, right? This is the shaded region over here. Now this is type 1 region. When I change the order of integral, okay, on changing of the order of integral, the integration is going to split. Okay, so what is going to happen, let us see. This is type 1 region but not type 2. We have seen such examples. So what going to happen over here, when I pass the line over here, the horizontal line, when it is passed, what happens, it is entering at the green dot and exiting at the blue dot. And when I pass the line again, here it is entering at the green dot but exiting at the red dot, which is on the parabola. The first one exit point is different. Okay, the entry points are same but the exit points are different. So now we need to understand how to go about it. So I label the two regions over here R1 and R2. Okay, and the given double integral, which is of the form double integral R f of x comma y dy dx, I now write it as double integral R1 f of x comma y dx dy, and double integral over R2 f of x comma y dy x dy. See the change in the order that has happened. Okay, this equation is actually very mathematical in the sense, because if you are not too much diving deep into the mathematical concepts, then this kind of equations you may not encounter, but this is a deep equation in mathematics that one needs to understand. That you can see on LHS here the order is dy dx, and on RHS I have already split the region R as R1 and R2. Okay, so there are many concepts involved over here. One is change of order of integration, other one we had seen the property of double integral when R is equals to R1 union R2, where R1 and R2 are non-overlapping regions, right? So those simple properties that are there, we are incorporating it over here step by step. Okay, now I'll call the first double integral over here with R1 region as I1 and the second one as I2. So for I1, what is going to happen, we'll write the double integral over here. For I1, the region R1 is OABA, right? So always try to close the region because we need a closed region. OAB, it's gonna be OABO. It's, I'll take this small error. It's going to be OABO over here. So now let us see here OABO. Yeah, that would be the closed region. Otherwise from B will come back to A. Alright, now let us go further. The line is entering over here at x equals to 0, that is the y-axis, and exiting at x equals to 2 minus y. So the double integral projection limits are going to be from 0 to 2. So the projection understood over there, we'll have I1 equals to f of x comma y dx dy. The upper limit over here, you can see the lower limit is going to be x equals to 0, this one, and then x equals to 2 minus y. Okay, and the projection is from 0 to 2, so that you can see over here. Okay, now let us go further. For R2, the region is OCAO. Yeah, so that region, when we see, okay, the horizontal line again is entering at the y-axis, and the equation over there is x equals to 0. So since we are writing in terms of x, we will need the equation as, we'll simplify the equation in terms of x, and again the same concept lands up in front of us. So x square equals to 4y plus 4, and when we take the square root, we'll take only the positive square root. I'm showing here the two square roots are available, so taking positive square root we will get, and the projection over here on y-axis is from -1 to 0. Alright, so the double integral that we are going to get over here is x going from 0 to x equals to positive square root of 4y plus 4, and the limits for y are going to be from -1 to 0. Okay, so finally our double integral, when we are changing the order and writing, we will get over here as I1 plus I2. Okay, so this is I1 plus I2, and the I1 when we write here, and the I2 is over here. Okay, so this is how it is done. I hope you are familiar by this time with the procedure of finding the region and locating the region properly in the diagram and the limits calculation. Alright, so this was one of the examples how the double integral splits when we are trying to change the order of integration. Okay, so I hope you like the content, and the difficulty level is slightly involved every time. So I hope you enjoyed the difficulty level, and if you liked it, please hit like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends, those who find the content of double integration important and useful for their studies. And till then, keep solving good amount of mathematics. Thank you.